A very good morning, dear students. Welcome to e-learning classes of Sacred Hearts of the subject economics. Dear students, in the previous lecture, we have started our topic of the poverty alleviation programs, or we can say the policies and programs implemented to combat the situation of poverty in the India. And all these poverty alleviation programs were divided into three phases, out of which we have discussed the very first phase, that was to provide financial assistance to the families and individuals, in which we have discussed about Prime Minister's Rozgar Yojana. We have discussed about Swan Jayanti Shehri Rozgar Yojana. Thereafter, third one, Rural Employment Generation Program. And the fourth one, Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program. Thereafter, in the second phase or second approach, in which to create self-help group was there, we have discussed about the Swan Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. Second, we have discussed about the National Rural Livelihood Mission, also known as Ajivika. Third, National Urban Livelihood Mission. Thereafter, last we have discussed in this Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, that is also known as Manrega. Now today we are going to discuss about the third approach or phase, that is the to provide minimum basic amenities, and after that we will discuss about the critical assessment will be there of the poverty alleviation programs, failures and success. So let's get started. So the very first program in the third phase is the public distribution system. Commonly we know it as the PDS, public distribution system. Although this system was launched during the Second World War, but in the very proper way in the independent India, it was started in 1947. The scheme has since then, till from that time it is just running, but time to time it has been restructured and reintroduced in the many forms, such as revamped PDS in 1992, and in 1997 it was considered as the targeted PDS. And according to the National Food Security Portal, it is a portal, and according to this portal, till 2020, more than 5 lakh, how much beta? More than 5 lakh fair price shops have been established. That means commonly we know these shops as the ration shops have been established, which are providing the essential food grains, and it has benefited approximate 77 crore beneficiaries are there out of this. The second one is the midday meal scheme. So it is a school meal program launched in 1995 by the government of India, and what was the objective? To make the nutritional level better among the children nationwide. Under the program, free lunch is supplied to the children in the primary. And what is to be done? The free lunch is provided to the children in which school? In primary and upper primary class in the government aided and local bodies schools specified in the scheme. Until 2020, 11.59 crore children were enrolled in the midday meal scheme. That means these many students or children are getting the midday meal and getting the nutritional meal. Now third one is the integrated child development services. It was launched in 1975. The scheme aims to improve the nutritional and health status of children among the age of 0 to 6 year. In the midday meal scheme, it is for the students who are children for the getting who are getting in the school, but this program, the third program, is not confined to the school. Basically it is confined till the age since the birth to the 6 years. The scheme also covers pregnant and lactating mothers. Pregnant women are also included in this, and lactating mothers, the mothers who are doing the feeding to the children, are known as the lactating mothers. And what was the aim? To enhance their capability. If the mother will not be healthy, how she could take care of the children? So that is why the focus was to make the mother healthy as well, so that she will be able to take care of the children. Now the fourth one is the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. It was launched in December 2000 with the objective of providing the single all-weather road connectivity, basically to which areas? To the unconnected areas, so that the overall social as well as economic development can be done of those people who are living in the unconnected area. The next one, fifth, is the Valmiki Ambedkar Awas Yojana, and it was launched in 2001, and to facilitate the construction and upgradation of the houses of the slum dwellers. The main objective was so that their house can be constructed, and if their house is there but in the not in the proper condition, so it can be upgraded, and providing healthy urban environment through community toilet under the Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. And in the rural area, they are providing house facilities to the slum dwellers, and in the urban area, they are providing the what? They are providing the community toilets so that the cleanliness can be there. And the last one is the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Under this scheme, the poor people of the country are encouraged to open the accounts with the twin objective. There were two objectives. What were the two? The very first is to motivate them for the small amount of savings, to inculcate them habit of savings, and second, as well as to transfer whatever the benefit that our government is going to give, the all the benefit, either it is money transfer or it is subsidy, the amount will be transferred directly to their account. So all these are the programs of the third phase. Now we will have a critical assessment about the poverty alleviation programs. So we can see that the achievements are comparatively very less, and failure is having the proof that still in our country a lot of people are poor. And then we will discuss what are the causes for the failure of poverty alleviation program. Initially we will discuss the achievements. The very first achievement is, initially the population below poverty line was 46% in 1973 to 74, but now it has decreased to 21.9, we can say it approximately 22% only in 2011 and 12. Still it is considerable, but if we compare it with the past, so it has decreased with a considerable digit. Second, the achievement is this: wage rate has tended to rise over the time. The wages that is given to the casual workers has increased over the time. These are the achievements. Still the poverty alleviation programs have failed, but there are some certain causes for that. And what are those causes? The very first, administration concerned staff were inefficient and could not work effectively because of complex procedures involved. The procedure of the poverty alleviation program was very complex and the staff was inefficient, so it was unable to work accordingly. Second, those in charge of programs favored the educated, rich and resourceful person, and in the real grounds the poor were ignored. The third one, remote areas and the poor households located in the interiors. Remote areas, that means deprived areas, and the interior areas were completely neglected. No one made efforts for them. Next, institutions that were needed to provide facilities like credit, marketing and all, they were not very supportive to the particular poor people. Next, the definition of poor was not clear, and so what happened? The real who was in real poor remained backward, remained deprived, and the particular person who were not in the category of the poor get the benefit of the programs. And the last, the poverty alleviation programs were largely government sponsored programs and lacked the participation of the people. People didn't participated in these programs. So this is all about the critical assessment of the poverty alleviation programs. Out of this we can say that there is the urgent need to make our poverty alleviation programs more effective and meaningful, so that the real benefits can be provided to the real poor. This is all about today as well as about the chapter. God bless you all. Lots of love.